Hey guys, so I'm over here by the river and I was looking around and look what I ran into. Look what I ran into. I ran into a mullein herb. Look at this. Now, if you guys, a lot of you guys probably have walked right past this plant right here and don't even recognize what it is. This plant is called a mullein plant. It's a mullein, it's a herb. And this is a very good plant for respiratory problem, okay? If you're suffering from, cough, cold, flu, and so on and so forth. It's very, it stands out. Like you can't miss it. If you walk past this plant, you'll know what it is. And it's called mullein. It's a mullein plant, okay? And there's several different species of it, but there it is. And what makes it stands out is right here. That's the buds right there, and that's where the seeds are. That's where the seeds are, right there. Right, so next time you're in the woods or in the bushes or whatever, you go to the park and you see this plant right here. This is a wonderful herb. If you or your children are suffering from respiratory problem, especially the winter time is coming up in a couple of months, this is a wonderful herb for that. All right, so take a look at it. There it is. Let me zoom out a little. There you go. See, it's literally just standing here by itself. But yeah, it's called mullein. M-U-L-L-I-E-N. Hope I'm spelling it right. And very good for the respiratory system. Helps to bronchitis, pneumonia, any type of respiratory issue. Yep. And I think it's time for me to go home, because whenever I'm in the woods and I see some berries, I know that there are some bears close by, okay? And the last thing you want is to come face to face with mama bear, okay? The males, I'm not too worried about the male, but the mama bear, you got to be careful with the mama bear, all right? So whenever you see, look, I got some I don't know if these are blackberries, I can't tell the difference. But here we go. It's a huge berry bush right here. And this is what the bears, they love. They love these berries right here. So whenever I see berries, I know that this is like a area where there's a lot of bears. So let me get my behind out of here. But look at these berries. Oh my goodness, these are wild berries. So you're ever in the woods and you get hungry, you can eat these. These are good. These are fresh, organic, wild berries. Just make sure you look around. Make sure you're not, the bears are not getting jealous, because they'll attack, especially the mama bears. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys later. Now, before I go, I want to show you guys something, and I'm almost certain that I have talked to you guys about this herb before. This herb is called Plantago A sciatica. And if you go to the park, if you walk down the street, this herb is everywhere. Look, I'm sure you guys notice it already. I'm sure every one of you that are watching this video have seen this plant somewhere. I'm going to explain to you again in case you guys didn't see the last video I did. If you're ever in the woods camping, if you're ever in the park, just hanging out in the park and you get bitten by a bee, or you get stung by poison ivy or any type of insect that sting you, or whatever the case may be, this right here is what you need to grab. Just grab a couple of the leaves, right? Just grab a couple of the leaves, okay? and you're going to squeeze them. You're going to rub them in the palm of your hand and just crush them up and rub them on the area that you got bitten, okay? This herb right here has antihistamine, okay? So poison ivy has lots of histamine. This plant, Plantago asiatica, it has what is called antihistamine, so it'll stop the itching, okay? So once again, there it is. I'm sure you guys have seen this everywhere. If you go outside and just walk down the block and go into the park, you'll see this all over the place, okay? This also is one of the best herb for pain relief, especially if you're having back pain, kidney problems, and you're having back pain as a result of kidney. This is good if you're having issues with the kidney, and if you're also having back pain. This is a very good herb. You know how many people just walk past this plant right here and don't even realize that it's a wonderful plant. Very, very good plant to use for pain relief. But it's also good if you get stung by a bee or a wasp or any type of bug, or if you get stung by poison ivy. This plant right here will relieve the bite, the stung, the itching and the scratching and all that stuff, all right? Because it has antihistamine, okay? Alrighty. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.